Boy reunites lost grandma with family. It was a sunny Saturday morning, and Matthew, a cheerful 12-year-old boy, was pedaling his bicycle through the busy streets of Maplewood town. He had just finished soccer practice and was enjoying the fresh air. The town was alive with activity, people chatting, children playing, and shopkeepers opening their stores. As Matthew approached the town square, he noticed an elderly woman standing near the corner of a busy intersection. She looked lost, clutching her small handbag and a crumpled piece of paper. Her gray hair was tied back neatly, but her face was lined with worry. She glanced around nervously, as if searching for someone or something. Matthew parked his bike by the sidewalk and approached her. "Excuse me, ma'am," he said kindly. "Are you okay? You look like you need some help." The woman's anxious expression softened as she looked at him. "Oh, my dear," she said, her voice trembling slightly. "I think I've lost my way. I was visiting my granddaughter, but now I can't seem to remember where her house is." Matthew smiled reassuringly. "Don't worry. Let's figure this out together. Do you have her address or phone number?" The woman, whose name was Mrs. Rose, handed him the piece of paper she'd been holding. Matthew glanced at it and immediately recognized the street. It was across town, about 10 minutes away by bike. "I know where this is," Matthew said enthusiastically. "I can take you there." Mrs. Rose's face lit up with relief. "Oh, thank you, dear boy. You're so kind." She took Matthew's arm as they started walking together. Along the way, Matthew asked her questions to keep her mind at ease. She told him she had come to Maplewood to visit her granddaughter Lily and had wandered off while taking a morning walk, forgetting her way back. As they walked, Matthew's friend Sarah passed by with her dog, Max. Matthew waved her over and explained the situation. "Sarah, do you think you could help? Maybe call this phone number on the paper." Sarah nodded and quickly dialed the number. Within moments, Lily picked up, her voice filled with relief. "Thank goodness. We've been so worried about Grandma. Please bring her home safely." Matthew and Sarah continued guiding Mrs. Rose toward the address. When they reached Lily's house, the family was waiting outside on the porch. Lily ran down the steps to embrace her grandmother, tears of relief streaming down her cheeks. "Oh, Grandma, we were so worried," she exclaimed. Mrs. Rose smiled softly and patted her granddaughter's back. "I'm fine, Lily. This wonderful boy helped me find my way." Lily turned to Matthew, her gratitude evident. "Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to us. Please, come inside and let us thank you properly." Matthew hesitated, but Mrs. Rose insisted. "Come, child. You deserve at least a cup of tea for your kindness." Inside the cozy house, Matthew was treated to a warm cup of tea and a plate of freshly baked cookies. As he sipped his tea, Mr. Thompson, Lily's father, shook Matthew's hand firmly. "You've done a great thing today, young man. It's rare to see such thoughtfulness. Your parents must be very proud of you." Matthew felt a little shy but managed a smile. "I was just happy to help. Anyone would have done the same." Mrs. Rose sat beside him and placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "Not everyone would have stopped, dear. You have a good heart. Never lose that." The family showered Matthew with thanks, and before he left, Lily gave him a small basket of fruits and cookies as a token of their appreciation. As Matthew rode his bike home, his heart felt full. Helping Mrs. Rose had been such a simple act, but it made a big difference. He thought about how important it was to look out for elders, they carried so much wisdom and love but sometimes needed a helping hand. The story of Matthew's kindness quickly spread through Maplewood. His actions reminded everyone of the importance of caring for their elders, showing that even small gestures could brighten someone's day and strengthen the bonds of community. Caring for the elderly is not just an act of kindness, it's a way of honoring their experiences and contributions. By helping those in need, we create a more compassionate and connected world. Like, share and subscribe for more stories.